What's going on, guys? We are back with another episode of MLB The Show Franchise Mode. And we're up 2-0 in the series against Arizona, and now we finally get home field advantage. So, who else is thinking 4-game sweep? I am. It's going to be Rhett Lauder on the mound today. No big changes in the lineup, which is why we're kind of just getting right into it. Pretty well-rested lineup. It's right-handed Kevin Gausman, so the only difference we should maybe consider is nothing. This is perfect. This is a perfect lineup. Even J.J. Bleday, who is in center field. Who's in left? Who should be in center field? I don't really... He only plays third base. Okay. I think J.J., he can play center just fine. We're going to run with this perfect lineup. And hopefully, everybody's going to hit really well. Bryce Harper has been really good. Ellie De La Cruz has been beyond really good. He's batting .462, guys. Now, I took like a month break from YouTube, and I'm sorry for that. I was a little busy watching my dad's house while they were in Disney World. However, that has been over for a while now, and I've just been kind of chilling over at their place since then. And all of my recording stuff is at my own apartment, so didn't get any videos out in that time. But we're going to strike out Corbin Carroll on a, I forget if it's a splitter or a, oh, it's a changeup. It felt like a splitter. That was a pretty slow pitch. I felt like he went. He did. Okay, 1-2. We're going to go with a low sinker and try to get him swinging, and he does go after the ball in the dirt. The throw over is in time, and that'll be 2 strikeouts to start this game off. Rhett Lauder means business. Yandy Diaz with his .394 average. Get that out of here. It's 1-2. Ooh, slider caught a little too much plate. He's not going to get everything, and Bleday's going to put it away for out number 3. Bryce Harper leading off for the Reds. .324 average, .390 on base, which means he's walked at least once. And that one is shot into the gap. That'll be a double. I think, yeah, I'll be there. Bad throw. That was a 103-mile-per-hour shot into right center. And we're in business already. That's low. Good take by Ellie. He didn't get to .462 by swinging at that pitch. And that one might have been a touch high. A little bit. 2-2. It definitely got my attention. Outside, it's a full count. Fraley has not hit with runners in scoring position. I don't think his sample size is huge, but Ellie's going to work a walk, and his OBP is going to get even closer to 500. And now Jake Fraley will bat nobody out, 2 on, and a good chance for Fraley to actually do some damage with his bat. .217 in the postseason. Nathaniel Lowe, who is now a Guardian in real life, is on deck. I hate that we traded him, but it had to happen. We had to do something. I just wish it wasn't that, because we got absolutely nothing in the freaking trade deadline. And that is going to be another full count, 2 straight. Nathaniel Lowe, however, does hit with runners in scoring position. Will Jake give him a chance to? Oh boy, that's trouble. That's double play. So while there is still a man in scoring position, there's also 2 outs. Now Nathaniel Lowe looking to expand on the nothingness that just happened. That is a foul ball on a splitter. Stewart on deck. He's looking for something. That's going to be a ball. It is 2-2. Stewart has a .222 average. It's a shame That is going to be a fly ball to center field, and nothing comes of the first two runners getting on. That's a bummer. Got to score when you do that. Harper and Ellie. We only got one hit in the inning. It was okay. Ian Happ destroyed that, but it does go foul. Rhett Lauder with a fastball up and in, and he's going to make him pop up. Is that in fair territory? Sal's setting up. It would have maybe landed on the line, but we're not going to give it a chance to. Geraldo Perdomo is going to absolutely destroy that, and that is foul, and he's not going to get a home run just yet. That is another wicked shot. Oh my gosh. And we're not going to get to it. Can't cut it off. Bleday going to throw into second. It's a super wild throw. Wouldn't have been in time anyway. Perdomo has a 1-out double. And I believe that is their first hit of the day. However, it's the second inning, so who cares? That is going to clear the wall. It's gone. Pavin Smith puts them up 2-0. Gabriel Moreno. Rhett Lauder having a much tougher time this inning. And that one is going to be a ground ball safely to Sal Stewart, who's going to deliver it to Bryce Harper. My heavens. Luis Robert Jr., 118 average. We got to keep that low today. That is an in-betweener. Right fielder and center fielder are both converging. We make the play with Bleday, who had a cycle yesterday. That's kind of fun. But what's not fun is we're down 2-0. Sal Stewart's going to lead us off here. 222 average that needs to climb. He'll swing and he'll miss. It's a 1-2 count. That pitch was a ball, but it was fairly close. And that is up the middle. He'll have himself a base hit on an inside sinker. He got his hands to it. Well done, Sal Stewart. Now Tyler Stevenson, 353 average, and it has been a phenomenal showing for him so far in the postseason, and that is a foul ball to the right side. Marte on deck with a 333. We've had a lot of really good showings from players who I wouldn't expect them from. That's a fly ball to center field. That is a weak fly ball. It's going to get caught. Sal Stewart's going to make his way back. Now Noelvi Marte on the plate. I almost said on deck, but he's no longer there. He is batting. And that is a fly ball to right field. No one's going after it, meaning that is in the stands and foul. Got to start to narrow this deficit. That's outside. It's 2-2. Eric Summersgill is the home plate umpire. That is a fly ball to right. I don't think it's got enough on it. It's out number 2. And hopefully Cole Young can start something for us. 250 average, 719 OBP, meaning he provides a little bit of damage with his bat. Checks his swing on a splitter that just misses outside. It's 2-1. It's a great take. And now J.J. Bleday hopefully gets a chance to bat here. It's 3-1. We've already walked, I think, once with Ellie. He was the walker. That is going to be a pop fly, and it's going to end this inning. All things considered, probably should have taken that pitch. If it was called a strike, so what? You get another one to work with. That's strike 2 on Nolan Arenado. We got to get through this inning a lot quicker than we did with the last one. Called a ball. It's going to stay a ball because it was a ball. Not going to waste a challenge on it. That's a foul ball. 2-2 count. Rhett Lauder up to nearly 40 pitches. It's floating to center field. Bleday is there to make the easy play. Oh, heavens. That's a foul ball. Love to see it. Love to see it. It's up near Corbin Carroll's face. We're going to try to touch the top of the zone with this. I don't think we did, but we got a swing. That's all that matters. Strike 3. Corbin Carroll's down on strikes for the second time. He is 2 out of 3 strikeouts. And this man is the other one. And he's down to 2 strikes again. Louder. Making things happen this inning. It's a foul ball. Ketel Marte stays alive, but for how much longer? It is grounded to Sal Stewart. He will make the play. Inning is over. We're only down 2 as we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd, and Blade is going to start things off here. He's got a much higher OBP than average. That's inside. 2-1. He was 1 for 2 in the last game, had an RBI. His slugging is lower than the OBP. Okay, 2-2. I think that means he has like a double, maybe a home run. I don't know. Outside. If I'd played more recently, I'd probably remember what it was, but I don't, so sorry. Harper with a double. Oh, goodness gracious. It's a full count still. Is it still? Yeah. Stays alive on an early swing on a splitter. That's not a rocket. I thought it was. Whoops. JJ flies out to center. A real shame. Real shame. But Bryce Harper, he had a rocket of a double his first time up. He'll swing and miss at the slider. 3 for 5 in his last game with 3 homers. I don't think you can really outdo that no matter how hard you try. That's low. It's 2-2. Kevin Gausman is about to throw his 50th pitch. So the one thing we've got going for us is a high pitch count. For him, it's a full count. Ellie has 7 home runs in the postseason. That's really cool. Inside, it's another walk. Bryce Harper is aboard. Wish it would tell me how many walks he's had. I think it's 3. Let's see. Ellie walked. And Harper has now walked. That is going to be a shot of a... Oh, no double play. But they're going to get the speedy runner and Ellie out at first. Now Jake Fraley, who still doesn't have a hit with runners in scoring position, has a 2-out chance here. And that's a shot, but it's going to go foul. Man, oh man, we had a chance to tie it. OBP is only 240. He's got to get something going. Up high, it's 2-2. Pitch count is nearing 60. Will it get there, or will Kevin Gausman get out of the inning on this next pitch? It's a fly ball to left and easily handled by the left fielder. I don't even know who it is. Can't see his number or his name. All right, Yandy Diaz is going to take ball 2. That's going to be a slight bit high, but it gets a swing. Cole Young is going out for it. Will he get there? He will, and it's out number 1. Ian Happ had an absolute missile of a foul ball. Never actually got the ball in play, I don't think. He might have. No, he's 0 for 1. And he'll strike out here. So, Rhett Lauder had a rough second inning, but since then, not rough at all. 60th pitch of his day, right here. It's 2-2 now to Geraldo Perdomo. I think we are running at a at least 10 pitch quicker pace, and we'll strike out Perdomo. My gosh, all it takes is a good inning. We got to get 2 runs at some point. The bottom of the 4th, we've left 3 runners on base. That is destroyed into center field. Doesn't have the carry. It doesn't. It's 2-1. Nathaniel Lowe goes deep for us. I miss him already. We re-signed him in the offseason of this. Actually, technically, he did leave on a free agent deal, but we got him from free agency again, so I count that as re-signing him. Can Sal Stewart make it back-to-back and tie this ball game back up? That's a swing and a miss on a low slider. Batting .243 after his single that was on a pitch over here. And they're going to go back over there, but significantly further inside. The man just needs to hit. He's got this. That is going to go up the middle, and he does get another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Another solid shot up the middle for Sal Stewart. 2 base hits for him today. And now Tyler Stevenson has a chance with 1 on, 1 out. Can we close this deficit up completely? That is a foul ball to the left side. If it had been a touch later of a swing, I think that would have gone right up the left field line. That's high, and it's a full count. My goodness, good take. Noelvi Marte on deck. That's a pop fly. My gosh, we missed a chance on that. Good timing on the swing, but we got way underneath it. And that is the first out. Did I say 1 on, 1 out? There's no outs. But now there's 1. But the 1 on, 1 out chance now goes to Marte. 2 and 1 to him. We got this. That's called a strike. I'm going to be a Marte right here, and I'm going to challenge it. And the call was right. Whoopsies, we're down to 1 challenge. I definitely thought it was a little bit lower than that ended up being. And strike 3 called. Oh, bummer. First strikeout of the day for Kevin Gausman. 2 outs now for Cole Young. 80 pitches for Gausman's day. That is driven to left field and caught. The excitement dwindled pretty quickly there. Nathaniel Lowe gives us 1 run on his homer, but it's another stranded runner. When we had a chance to tie, that's going to drop in there for a base hit for Pavin Smith. Didn't he have a home run? Isn't he the guy that did it? That's a strike. All right, Gabriel Moreno with the man on first that doesn't have much speed. It's a full count now. Louder, do not walk Moreno. He is... I can't challenge either because we already used one and I'm not using both of them in the span of a half inning. Uh-oh. All right, so I don't think the speed there is enough to advance. He is going to try it, and the throw is slightly wild. That would have beat him. Oh, bummer. Now a runner is 90 feet away. We need a double play miserably right now. That's a foul ball. That's the kind of contact we are aiming for. Stink. Thought it was about to be called strike 3. It's not. Struck him out that time. Rhett Lauder, an out away from working out of this small jam he has found himself in. 81 pitches. That's called a strike. And it was a strike. Corbin Carroll is going to take that. We're trying to strike him out for the 3rd time today. Way high. It's a full count. This could load the bases for a man who is absolutely dangerous with runners on. It's foul. Runners in motion. Strike 3 called. The inning is over. We're still only down by 1. Pitch count for Kevin Gausman is a little bit up there. That is smoked up the middle. I'm going to test for a double. No, we're not. That's a single. All day, every day. Bryce Harper. We're going to warm up a guy. Chase Petty. Scheduled to put him in. He's going to pitch next inning and the inning after, as long as it all goes to plan. That's strike 2. I'm not challenging, and I did agree with the call, so everything is okay. 1 for 1 with a walk. Swung on and missed. He'll strike out on a splitter. It was a check swing, but it did go halfway. That is over the head of the first baseman, but with Blade having to hold up, he cannot move past second base. Ellie De La Cruz, though, gets a base hit, and they are moving to the bullpen. It's a new pitcher to face Jake Fraley, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Christian Mena is lucky that I was early on that pitch. Early and over it. And it's not going to result in anything. It's a foul ball. That is going to be a potential inning-ending double play. They are only going to first again. I feel like they probably should have gone to second. But Nathaniel Lowe is up. He's already had the home run that kept us in arm's reach. And right now we are in more than arm's reach. I'm dipping my toes into the water, and we're about to blow this ball up into the glove of the second baseman. So, an absolute rocket of a shot. Chase Petty is tasked with keeping this game at 1 run. Nope. I should have challenged it, but again, I'm a little shy about it after getting the 1 call wrong. That would have struck out Marte. Nothing hurt, nothing hurt. That's another foul ball. It's a longer at bat now that we didn't challenge. That's a shame. That's a ground ball to second base. Cole Young with the throw and makes the play. And it's knocked down by Sal. Not going to have enough time to make the play. Yandy Diaz with an infield single. I believe we probably should have left that up to Ellie to make the play. This is playable, but not quite. It's a little too far into the stands. I meant to pump fake that, but we didn't. That is how you make a play. Can we turn 2 on it? We do. Inning is over. Chase Petty only gives up the 1 hit on an infield single, and Ellie De La Cruz saves the inning with a phenomenal diving play to start a double play. Now Sal Stewart will start things off against Christian Mena. He's 2 for 2 on the day already, and he'll swing and miss. Well, foul it off. Counts as a miss. 1 and 2. Checks his swing. That's a smart take. Probably should have taken the first one, but he didn't. What can you do about it? That is up the middle, and it's knocked down by the shortstop. However, it's the 3 for 3 singles day for Sal Stewart. And now Tyler Stevenson, who's 0 for 2, can continue the rally. You can't really call it a rally when it's been 1 base hit, but you can start a rally with 1 base hit. That's inside. It's 3 and 1. Tyler Stevenson way ahead in the count. Be smart about this swing. Don't swing at anything stupid. I didn't like it. I probably should have, but I didn't like it. Full count. Christian Mena is going to strike out Stevenson. High fastball. Got him. Man, oh man, Marte. 0 for 2 on his day. That's a low curveball that got a swing. Marte is batting .310 still. Would love to get a base hit and extend that average. That is smoked, but it's going to go well foul. Don't hit into a double play. That's about all I ask of you right this instant, and what do you know? I went after the 1 pitch that turned into a double play. Wouldn't you know it, that was totally my fault. Now Chase Petty still has to work around. That's a play he's going to have to make himself. Bat broke and nearly hit him, but he's going to get Perdomo. Second inning was a Pavin Smith home run. And that's well struck, but goes foul. So we got lucky. High fastball is something that interests Smith, and he'll swing at that one. Do we have something low and slow? We sure do. First changeup of the day. It's going to go a little bit wide, so it's not going to be at all tempting. That is up the middle, and Pavin Smith has himself, I think, a third hit. And that, if we release that, is going to be a bad throw. So we're going to go cancel that throw to the cutoff man. That's inside. Called a ball. That is popped foul, and it's going to get down. Struck him out. That's 2 down. Chase Petty. So far, this game has given up a hit per inning and a 2-inning sample size. That's going to get down. That's another run. Unless it's a good throw home, it's late. It's 3-1. They're stealing third, and that is going to be another run. Chase Petty getting hit around a little more than he would like to be right now. Warm up Hauk. Warm up Ashcraft. Probably need to warm up somebody that's, not a game saver. This game is kind of getting away from us. You gotta be kidding me. Got him. All right, we're down by 3 now. This game is probably close to getting away from us. Cole Young will lead things off here. He's 0 for 2. That is going to get through. It's a base hit. Blade. It'd be a good time for you to get a home run or something. Just a base hit. We got a guy that can hit a home run on deck. That's going to be down for a ball. Just get yourself aboard. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Low changeup. Way early on it. This is not ideal. Check to swing. What does the umpire say? He says he held up. Let's go, JJ. Full count. Need him on base for anything to happen. That is through for a base hit. Oh my goodness, that was scary for a second. I thought for sure it'd be a double play. And now, Bryce Harper on deck. 1 for 2 on his day. That is called a ball. And it was a ball. Just missed low. That is hit well to left, but not quite well enough. We're going to have to stick the runners still. It's a good throw in. If anyone can get a hold of the ball and hit it out, it's a tie game. That's all we got to know. It's a tie game if it ever leaves. That is shot down the right field line. That'll close this gap. I do think we should stick to second and third. We get a run on the Ellie De La Cruz double. And now, Jake Fraley, who is now 0 for 3, could really help the team out if he can just hit the ball to the outfield, maybe even a ground ball. That is hit in the air and deep enough, in my opinion. That's 4-3. This gap is reclosing. It's a lefty to come in and face Nathaniel Lowe. I need to call time, I think. We're going to look in the subs. Look into some subs. This is the Spencer Steer moment that we've been hoping would show up. 130 average, was 0 for, I think, like 20. Finally figured it out. It's 3-1 now. That is going to walk him. He is aboard. And now Sal Stewart. Chance to tie or take the lead. Depending on contact, fair ball, and it's at least tied. They are going to field it. We're going to stick to second and third again, but this game is 4-4. Sal Stewart ties things up here, and they are going to walk Tyler Stevenson. And Sal Frank's day is done. He didn't record an out. Bases are loaded for Noel Marte. He is 0 for 3, but what one hit on his day would do right now. That is going to be 0 for 4. He's unable to do anything. We tie the game, and that is all. I forgot to schedule somebody else, so we're going to put Tanner Houck in right now. That is a soft ground ball. Cole Young handles him. I know he warmed up Graham in the case scenario of, this game still being far away. It is 4-4 now, so it's not far away. Jordan Lawler, a speedy runner. We fully expect to have to throw him out. I don't think we're going to be able to pick him off stealing either. So, fastball up. That is going to barely go foul. My gosh. Go splitter. He's stealing on it, and that's going to prevent a double play from happening. There's 2 down. Runner is on second now. Struck him out. Inning is over. Cole Young will lead things off. He is 1 for 3. Ground ball through the right field gap between second and first. His last time up. Blade is on deck. Called a strike. That's 100 miles per hour. Absolutely disgusting. We're going to sit down Ashcraft. It's the 8th inning. We're going to need Yimi Garcia to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? If we could take a lead here, I would put in Chapman. Or maybe we'll just stick with Garcia. It's a full count now to Cole Young. What has he in store for us? Checks his swing. He'll walk. Juan Murillo will walk him, and that will get things started in this inning. We've got a dangerous man on deck. That circle change got fouled away. Blade, 2 for 3 today. And that's just outside. Good take. Good take. Was he the one that was batting 210 or 211, something like that? Now he's batting 273. What a couple hits does for your average in the postseason. However, this time he is down on strikes. The circle change after a few 100-mile-per-hour fastballs will do that to you. And now, Bryce Harper looking to make a difference. Holy cow, he's a mile behind it. And way under it. I don't think we were ever making good contact on that. So, that is a foul ball on a circle change. He waits on that. See, it's tough to wait on a fastball. Or tough to get on time of a fastball when you have to wait for something like that. I hate having to wait. And that's way up on a slider that got away from him. Would have wished it would have gotten further away from him. But I think That foul ball is necessary for staying alive, obviously. What can Bryce Harper do for you? Get him, Bryce. That is smoked into center field, but the center fielder has nowhere he needs to go to get there. Great contact. And that's going to do it for Murillo, who is in now. Cade Stroud. He's got a slightly slower fastball, but it's still 98. That's not a joke. That is into right field and caught. Inning is over. Nothing going here. Yimi Garcia, the man we're calling upon here in the top of the ninth, and that's an instant base hit for Pavin Smith, who has been absolutely dangerous today. Swung on and missed by Gabriel Moreno. And I don't know how he fouled that off, but here we are, talking about things that we're not sure how they happened. And that is well struck to left field. It looks like Harper has a read, and then he'll make a bad throw in. Wait, that's not Harper. Who's that? Oh, it's not Harper. It's just a guy that looks like Harper. We got a Jake Fraley and a Bryce Harper that have the same facial features. I think I was kind of thinking of the Bryce Harper from like a decade ago. He takes forever to release it, but we have plenty of time to make the play. And the double play ends the inning, and the ninth inning is underway. Okay, we're not going with a lefty next inning. Hopefully there isn't a next inning, but I think you got to go with Connor Phillips, if there is one. That's way inside. Jake Fraley, 0 for 3. I believe he has sack flied. Oh, heavens, he's 0 for 4. All right, not a good day for him. And now instead of having Lowe behind him, it's going to be Spencer Steer. Not mad about it. I like Spencer. Let's go Spencer. He'll swing and miss at an outside cutter. What do we got? I pressed the wrong one again. We're trying to go look for subs. Nobody else. We have lefties or righties on the mound. Ben. Whatever the frick it's called. Bench. Oh boy. I don't think Malone is going to get to play. I don't really see a reason for anyone because I haven't put lefties in except for Lowe. And that's strike 3. I don't want to challenge, even though we will get the challenge back next inning. Yep, we would have lost the last one. 4 for 4 day on Sal Stewart's line. He'll foul that fastball away. Cade Stroud got lucky. A man who hasn't been retired yet today saw a pitch he liked, and that is just foul. Another one where he just was late. 2-2 count now. And that is going to make him 5 for 5. Does he have anything besides a single? That is probably an error because that slipped right by him, and that is a 2-out single with error, or are they calling it a double? Because there's no reason that should have been a double. I think they're calling it a double. Yeah, no error on the play. Tyler Stevenson could walk this off. Swings late, it's a full count. I didn't like the pitch until, well, it did this action. That is just foul. That could have won the game. Can we win it here, or do we have to wait for extras? That is to right field, down in foul territory. Just high on a cutter. Cade Stroud trying to get his Diamondbacks to extras. It's another foul ball. Stevenson stays alive. 22 pitches for Stroud. In this inning alone, he only had 3 in the last inning. That is absolutely torched high in the sky. About hit the moon with it. But it doesn't accomplish anything except for extending the at-bat, and he will work a walk. Tyler Stevenson is on, and that is it for Cade Stroud. They need 1 out from Juan Burgos, and it's a man who's 0 for 4 against him. And he's going to walk it off with a homer, and we're going to go up 3-0 in the NLCS. What a moment for Noelvi Marte, struggling all day, 0 for 4. They put a new pitcher in against him, and he loves the first pitch he sees and sends it out of here. It's a 7-4 win for the Cincinnati Reds, and they are 1 win away from advancing to their 2nd straight World Series. Noelvi Marte, the hero, and it'll give Garcia the win here. An absolute hanger on his first pitch, and it sent a mile, and this one is over. A man with power got a pitch he could destroy, and he didn't miss it. That will do it, guys, for this episode. I'm so happy to be back. Thanks for your patience. I love each and every one of you for popping in to watch these videos whenever you can. It really means a lot. Let's see if we can win you guys another World Series in the next series, obviously. But hey, this is a pennant too. We are 1 win away from the National League pennant. Sal Stewart, 2 doubles, a 5 for 5 day for him. That is just wonderful work on his part. What else is there to say? Cade Stroud tried his best. Unable to get through the 9th. And he's pulled early after he gives up a few hits. I don't even think he got, what is it, a hit, maybe a walk. Got pulled after the Stevenson walk. And the next batter to face anybody, Noelvi Marte. 3-run homer, ball game over. We've got a lot we could use for a thumbnail in that game, especially with late game heroics on a walk-off. We might have to use that. We'll see. I'll see you guys in the next episode, probably of college football, and then 2 days from now we'll do another one of these. I'll see you later. Peace out.